You're now listening to the 360 Real Talk Podcast, your source for entrepreneurship, entertainment, and lifestyle. With your hosts, 360, Alex and JD. Monday nights from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Facebook and YouTube Live. Subscribe to the 360 Real Talk Podcast on Apple and Google.
Oh my gosh, we did it.
With no producers tonight.
No, just us.
We had to do it ourselves. Sorry guys, it took a couple extra minutes.
Thanks
we were
for hanging
doing
in
it
there
all.
with us.
And yeah, so here we are.
Finally, after like 3 weeks, I feel like this is the first time in 3 weeks that all three of us have been here.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, just
It was Mark's vacation.
I took a vacation, so we took the week off.
And then
You were out of town, last week. No, you were out of town one week.
And then we both weren't here last week.
Yeah, y'all bailed on me last week. So,
It's
see
been
what
a while,
happened
guys.
was.
it's been a while.
Total side note,
Since
that
all
song
week.
Old Town Road has been stuck in my head all day.
Yeah, remember guys, a couple
Why
weeks ago, we
are
had
we doing
Mr.
this
JD over here going, this song is complete trash.
Oh my gosh.
If I had somebody in there manning up the board, we would play the replay.
No, I completely remember saying it. The song is still complete trash, but it's stuck in my head.
Yeah,
And the
because
only part that's stuck in my head is the out the horses in the back.
yeah, the hook's
That's
catchy.
It.
Oh
That's
my
what it's supposed to
gosh.
do. That's what it is supposed to do, is to be catchy.
It's stupid.
It is stupid,
Yeah, it's. I hate that song. It's
but
stuck in my head.
everybody loves it.
I'm gonna start covering it.
Do y'all
should.
really love that song? If anyone is listening and you
Who
like
loves
that
the
song,
old country road
let us
bullshit?
know if
It's
you love
Old
the
Town Road, not Old Country
What?
Road.
Town.
Fucking John Denver.
Whatever.
Minute and a half of
All right, so anyway, let's do a
nonsense.
little intro. Welcome to 360 Real Talk.
Welcome.
Your
Shows
Monday
where-
source for entertainment, lifestyle, entrepreneurship, and a bunch of ramble, jibber jabbish.
That's right.
I'm one of your hosts, 360. This is JD the Redneck, and
Wow.
this is Alex, the web designer
I'm
nerd.
offended by that.
I'm
Nerd.
giving y'all guys
Oh, thanks.
code names, and I'm
Code
just
names.
whatever. So we're gonna get right into it. Alex, what you got for us?
Oh man, I'm just gonna start with the heavy stuff first. I just
You
gotta
gonna
get
jump
this one
right
out
into
of
the
the
heavy
way.
stuff.
Yeah. So we're getting into like pool season, right?
Yeah, my daughter just got a new pool job for
Yeah?
outside.
Oh yeah. What is she doing? Is she a lifeguard?
She's a lifeguard. Yep, she'll be over at Salem Fields.
Okay, so a couple years ago, my middle daughter, all three of my daughters and I were at the pool, and I was trying to walk my littlest one into the water, and my middle one decided she was just going to jump in. So I get the baby in the pool, and I turn around, and my little one's in the water, and she can't swim.
Okay.
So I had to like bolt across to her. And I came across this article today that I thought would be appropriate since we're getting into pool season. And it's basically telling us how drowning doesn't look like drowning.
Drowning
There's some
doesn't look like
pretty
drowning.
interesting stats. Yeah, we see in movies, on TV, people splashing around and screaming for help. And, the lifeguard runs out to them and everything's fine. But that's not actually what drowning is. And it's pretty interesting. Out of the about 750 children who will drown during the summer, about 375 of them will do it within 25 yards of their parent or another adult.
Interesting.
And about 10% of those drownings, the adult actually watches it happen because they don't realize.
Because they're not paying attention.
It's not that they're not paying attention. It's that it doesn't look like drowning. It doesn't look like the idea that we have of what drowning is.
Really?
So, yeah. Anyways, people who are drowning cannot wave for help. They are naturally trying to extend their arms to press down on the water's surface. Their face is usually right below the water, and water's getting in the mouth, and that's kind of how drowning starts, is it starts to go into the lungs. And you can't scream while you're breathing water. So you cannot make noise like people think. It's more of like a gurgling, like an attempt. So hopefully they give your daughter some really good training. The story actually came from a guy who was a captain, and he'd been military before, and he was Coast Guard, and that's exactly what happened. Was he saw these two people out in the water while he was out on his boat, or three people, man, woman, and their daughter. And the man and woman are laughing because they think that he's like, zeroing in on them, and they're splashing each other. So the guy's like, "Oh, honey, he probably thinks you're drowning," and they're yelling at him, "We're fine, we're fine." What they didn't realize was that their little girl behind them was drowning, and he was
Wow.
going to save her. Yeah, so it's not dramatic. It happens
super deep
really
for Monday.
fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super deep for a Monday. For
So,
sure.
it's a terrifying experience for anyone involved, and I feel like we hear so much of it, and it's been more and more lately. People with pools in their backyards and their kids going outside, and again, it's not something that you're going to hear happening. It's kind of silent. So I'm going to share this article in our Facebook comment, so anyone who wants to kind of read over what that actually looks like. Don't cry. The little girl was fine. My little girl was fine. You just gotta know what you're looking for.
Okay.
So moving on, now that we got the heavy stuff out of the way, and you're all ready for summer and swimming in the pool and the ocean.
Is it still interrupted?
So, did you guys hear about the whole thing with Jeff Bezos and his wife getting divorced?
That's the Amazon dude, right?
The Amazon dude, that's right.
I seen something briefly about it. Yeah, billionaire.
Even after his divorce, he's still the richest man in the world.
Well, yeah, he's Amazon.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a minute. Fill me in. So, what is this dude who runs Amazon?
Him and his wife were married in like 1993. They've been married since 1993. They just got divorced. And basically, it was this whole thing where people were like, was he really having an affair? Is this something to do with like hiding money for tax purposes and that kind of thing? And honestly, in the beginning, that's what I thought, was that they were kind of just shuttling money from one place to another to, like, not have to pay such huge tax amounts.
Right. Well, they don't have to pay taxes anyway. I
know, right? But personally, I'm sure they still
they
pay
own
taxes.
the government.
Right. But anyways, so this article comes up, and it's talking about how him and his girlfriend have gone out for burgers and beer or whatever in New York City. And I'm looking at this article, and this woman, she's 49 years old, same age as Bezos' ex-wife. And she's an actress, she's an anchor. You probably have never heard of her. What is her name? Something
Probably
Sanchez. Well, if you look into her past, she also, at the same time as Bezos' divorce, she was divorcing her husband, and he's like a CEO of another company. And she looks just like Bezos' ex-wife if she had spent her money on plastic surgery.
Plastic surgery is awesome.
Like, the epitome of gold digger. Like, I just don't know what to do with this information. Like, good for the two of them. Good for Bezos and whatever his ex-wife's, Mackenzie, whatever her last name is now. Like, good on them for being so amicable in the public eye. But wow, like, we can see where your priorities are, buddy.
It's funny you mentioned, though, that look like her without the plastic surgery. I mean, he's got the money to put the plastic surgery on.
Oh, and so does she. I mean, she really helped him build Amazon.
So at the end of the day, I'm sure there'll be some plastic surgery, and she'll be up to par soon.
Oh, my God. They're the same age. Give them a second. That's hilarious.
Just give them a minute. They'll get the plastic surgery, and, she'll be up to par. It's funny, I was doing I got to be careful. These people might be watching. I was doing a private event over the weekend.
Who was
We'll
it?
just say that. I can't say. It's a local private event. And I overheard a female go, "Man, I hope I look as hot as she does when I'm that age." And somebody goes,
"Nope.
We will. It's called plastic surgery."
Oh, my gosh.
And let's just say these people make pretty good money. That's all I'm going to say.
Wow.
And they were like, all we got to do is make a couple transactions.
Well, alrighty
and we
then.
can afford it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, there's a lot of older people out there that, they got the money, they get the plastic surgery.
Ain't it the truth?
I mean, I don't blame them. It's all about looking young, staying young forever.
Yeah, the fountain of youth.
Young forever.
I guess.
So, but yeah, that's interesting stuff.
So, I just thought that was pretty interesting. I myth busted my own myth. My own one. So anyways, and then moving on just a little bit. We always talk about dating recently with you, Mark.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get back to some of our business stuff. And some of the best business advice on the internet. And it was interesting because I was like, what what can we talk about that's not dating? And of course, Mark's going to talk about dating later.
I got some business in there, some tips on saving money this spring.
I'm still waiting on this dating show to happen.
I know, no one's
Somebody sent me a message about that.
Why did they send? Don't send Mark the message.
Send Alex
send
or
me
to the
message,
360 page.
please.
Yeah, just don't send it to me or
We
Mark.
want to do the dating show. We want to have like The Bachelor,
right?
On 360.
Entrepreneur Bachelor. There we go. The Entrepreneur Bachelor show.
It needs to be like The Bachelor.
Bachelor Shark?
Edition.
Bachelor Shark.
Bachelor Shark.
Yes, because look, we'll have a panel.
I'm so
and
excited.
it'd be like, so. It kind of like
Mark,
American Idol.
Don't take our
Yes.
ideas.
It can kind of be like
Don't
American
take our
Idol.
ideas.
Sing for your heart.
I don't know.
Yes.
Do a trick. Do a trick.
Do a trick.
Should be like
That's a
America's
no for
Got
me.
Talent.
Yeah,
Hashtag
American.
Mark's edition.
That's so
No,
wonderful.
it's America's Got Talent, the dating episode.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
So it's essentially the dating game. We're doing.
It's a dating game, yes, but it's like, what can show me
If
your
anybody
trick.
is
Show me your tricks.
if anybody is
That are, like-
silly enough to think that they want to be a part of Mark's life.
I want to do one of those.
Don't
yeah,
talk
right?
like that, because then
Yeah, nobody's
going to
wanna play.
Away.
No,
No,
like
because
so.
then some people might go, oh.
Valentine's Day, I DJ'd this
What, how'd you say
Valentine's
that?
Day party.
Valentine's.
How did you say it?
Valentine's Day,
Valentine's.
Sorry, was that
We call it
times?
Valentine's.
whatever.
It's
fine.
Valentine's.
Whatever.
This is a real selling point for Mark.
Let me get here.
If you
Hold
want
on.
to make fun of someone all the time for how they say
Don't
words.
talk to me.
No, it's good. Like, what if it, like, they, like, enjoy?
What did you tell me earlier? What,
As
you
long
say
as it
you're
doesn't
not gonna
make
be
you
what no
mad.
more?
Does it make you mad when that happens?
I don't know.
Oh.
I had to double check. We were still.
What is happening to you,
I
Mark?
don't know what's going on my stream over here on my page. Is it still working good on yours?
It looked like it.
Okay.
Yeah, working fine on mine. What
I
is
don't know
happening?
what's going on over here.
Don't mind Mark's new tablet.
Tablet.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
It's
And
a
run
computer,
away.
whatever.
Anyways.
So anyway, the dating game was like the old school MTV stuff where the girl, except for, we're playing with the guy this time, was behind a curtain, and she had the row of contestants, and she asked them questions.
Okay.
And then through all the rounds, she had to pick blindly based on their answers to questions of who she wanted to go out with.
All right.
So I think it'd be cool for a guy to get to do that for once.
For sure. Yeah.
That would be
And
fun.
I mean, depending on how many people we get involved in this,
You only need
we
3.
can add like multiple. Only need
We
3.
can do multiple episodes, but we only need 3 to get it
We just need to get it started. Like, if someone
need
please
3.
be interested in Mark and send me a message.
You said somebody, y'all, please, someone get interested.
We
in
only
Mark.
need 3. Somebody get interested in Mark. I'm not going to say anything, but, let's just say I'm not
so
lonely.
That's probably
okay?
the meanest.
I'm not
the
as
meanest
lonely
thing
as I
you've
make
ever
it
said.
out to be.
You
Let's
said
just say
somebody,
that.
please get interested in Mark. Not if you are.
I go on dates, all right?
If you
Please.
are interested in Mark.
If
You're
you have
right.
a heart for this man.
Whatever. Y'all are making it out. Okay, moving on. We're getting that way off
This is
topic
what she
here.
said. I'm just trying
I'm
to
just-
figure out
on.
why she said, somebody please be
I
interested
just
in Mark.
desperately want to do this show.
Moving on.
I'm so sorry. It's not about Mark anymore now. It's about
Right,
me
it's about
wanting
you
to
just wanting to do the
produce
show.
the show.
You just want to produce it. This is a whole nother episode. We can't even do this on a Monday. This is gonna
Alex
have to
is
be
willing
like
to pay you.
a
Please,
separate-
somebody.
We're gonna have to do a separate
Moving on.
episode for this. It's gonna have to be separite. So
Back to the
anyway,
business
back to the business
advice.
advice. What do you got?
So I was scrolling through Facebook in one of these business groups that I'm in. Someone posed the question, what's the biggest lesson in business that you've learned? So some pretty good advice in here. Let's see. I thought this one was pretty good. People love to talk about themselves. Don't interrupt the customer. I see that all the time where people are just like, I'm trying to sell you my vision.
yeah.
You need to listen to my vision, and what I think is best is going to work for you, and what are you even doing?
Right.
Like, at a minimum, you have to collaborate with your clients. At a minimum.
Right.
Learn to protect the money you earn, and before spending any money, do your due diligence on everything. So making sure the tools you're investing in are going to work well for you, whether they are actual physical tools or software. Make sure that all your ducks are in a row all the time.
Speaking of software and all that, it's good. The good thing about now where we're at with software and platforms and stuff is like all of these platforms give free trials and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm not afraid to jump on a 30-day free trial of some software and like try it out and see if it's a good fit for what I'm trying to do.
A lot of times you can call them and ask for an extended trial too.
Yep. I've got in on some like early beta testing platforms for dirt cheap, and I stuck around, and they worked the kinks out. So you can't always be like, oh my God, it's not working right, I give up. You got to keep, it's just like life in general. You got to keep going.
Exactly.
Just because it ain't working just the way you wanted it to right off the jump don't mean it's not going to work. You just ain't figured out the right way to do it yet.
Exactly.
A lot of times it's us that we can't figure it out.
Exactly.
It's not working right. Like I'm in a Facebook support group. It's a fake Facebook support group I figured out, and they're just post some of the stupidest stuff in there.
Oh my gosh,
it's crazy.
Be very careful who you team up with.
Yeah.
Always say yes and figure it out later. I think that's.
I don't like that one.
You don't like that one? That one can be iffy.
Tricky.
It's very tricky.
It's got to be in that realm of things that you can see yourself figuring out.
For sure. Yeah. Only take advice from those who are in a position that you want to be in.
That's a big one.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a big one.
Let's see. There was another one. $1 million ideas are a dime a dozen. Only the execution of ideas will put money in your bank account.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Don't give away your best secrets for free.
Yeah, I'm bad at that. I do that way too much.
Don't assume if you build it, they will come.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work either. I've tried a few really good ideas that I've built, and they did not come.
That's right.
So, but at the same time, it didn't discourage me. I was like, well, that idea sucked. I'm gonna try something else.
Hard work does not create success.
Nope.
Work smarter, not harder.
Amen.
And last but not least, don't give up.
Definitely don't give up. Yeah. That's number one.
Just when you think you've had it right over that hurdle is when you're going to
it's like
reach everything.
Yeah, blessings
or at least
right around
some
the
of the things. Exactly. So that was from my Facebook group, but there's a couple other ones that I found, articles in Entrepreneur and Business Insider, and I think I'll just go through the Entrepreneur one real quick, and I'll share them with you guys.
That's my go-to.
So do what you love, and the rest will come. So this is pretty interesting. It's kind of like if you do what you love, you don't work a day in your life.
They say that.
It makes you, like, you have a passion for what you're doing, and it's a lot easier to stick with it.
It is.
When things get hard.
Right. It's not always going to be fucking fun, though, like they claim.
Right. No,
I don't care how much you like it.
It's not always rainbows and sunshine. It's really not.
We all know the changing point when it goes from fun to being, oh, shit, I got rent to pay.
Right, exactly.
That's when it changes.
There's an extent, because there's some days where I've sat in here with him and it's miserable and I want to go home, and then there's some days where we look down and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
So
I'm like,
much fun.
Shit.
Well,
kind of gotta go.
Yeah.
There's days where I'll be we'll sit in here some nights after podcast night and brainstorm and talk and do shit, and like literally I'll sit here and do the pee dance for like 40 minutes and go, well, I gotta pee, but I know if I go pee, I'm gonna be done. You know what I mean? So
oh my gosh,
it's funny.
A lot of these people just talk about the team that you have around you that is so important.
It is. It's so hard. I've been trying for so long to build a team, and, I'm finally starting to get into the intern space. That kind of helps because they're more committed. And what I've learned is I just keep going back to, I ask people what they want to do. Like, what do you got a passion for? And if it's something that fits into what I'm doing, then that's a good start.
Right.
And it's also funny because, like, a buddy of mine, he's been talking for probably 2 years about doing his own business, and he stays insanely busy working for himself, but he also works a regular job too. Mm-hmm. And me and him hang out all the time, and finally I looked at him, I was like, dude, just make the jump.
Yeah, that's funny. That's literally one of the things in here.
And literally he called me and Mark were sitting here today, and he gave me a call, and he was like, well, I just picked up this and that, and I was wondering if you can do this and that for me because I need it done because I'm starting to take my business more seriously. And finally, I'm like, dude, take the jump. And he's like,
you got to.
I am.
He goes, I'm leaving my job. I'm just going to finally do it.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, and that's it. I'm always a big pusher to that. Like, yeah. I'm like, especially if your side job becomes like, if you're too busy to go to your real job because of your side job ain't necessarily your side job.
And that's the same point like I just got to because I was working 9 to 5 and I was still playing.
And it was your nightlife was interfering with your day job.
Yeah. So then like it just got to the point I'm like I can make all the stuff I do in the evening's my day job. Well, I'm still doing what I love to do at night, which is play music.
Right.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't see that until they actually make the jump, and after they do it, they're like, oh shit, my life's so much easier now.
Right.
It is.
And I think I'll close out with this one. Be human. So many people get like full of themselves and they're just too cool, and you become kind of stuck up, honestly.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
See it all the time.
Be human. Continue to be human and real, and own your failures and mistakes and talk about them. Be real about it.
Oh yeah.
People will.
Dude, that's funny you say that.
Like that a lot more.
To touch on that for a second, I was at the little Thursday network meeting that I do on Thursdays. Not the one I do at night, but the daytime one, because I do that one. And they were talking about they started up another group where it's like a support group, and they're coming in and they're letting other business owners critique their business.
Nice.
And I was like, ooh, that's touchy.
Yeah,
but at
I've
the
been to
same
one of those.
time, you kind of got to.
Yeah.
Because you'll see it from a different perspective.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then you don't always going to apply that, but at the
Right.
same time, if you come in, they were talking about come in and mention a problem that you're having, and let somebody critique how to fix it.
When did you do this?
This past Thursday.
Okay,
They were
nice.
talking about it. I got to figure out what the date was. Marty and them do it. But, yeah.
Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a random one. They don't do it every week on that one. Cool. So, yeah. No, I like it. It's nice for somebody else to cover a business topic besides me.
Whatever.
Because normally I'm the one that covers all that. So, nice to have another perspective.
Next time we'll talk about marketing.
Yeah, marketing's good too. Let's do it. So, all right. So that's that.
But I won't give away my best secrets.
Yeah, don't do that.
Those are expensive.
So, moving into something lighter, WTF news of the week for you guys that never watched before. If you're just joining in, it's 360 Real Talk, and we talk about some real stuff. And this week, episode of WTF news of the week, I'm sure everybody's seen Burger King takes on McDonald's with a range of unhappy meals. I found that to be hilarious, and it got really good stats.
I was getting ready to ask you a
people watched
question
that.
about it, but I realized you haven't read the article yet.
I haven't
Explained it. So I'm going to hold my question until the end.
Yeah, I always do that.
That's great. As usual.
So
I feel like a teacher.
they're calling it the Pist Mill. The Pist Mill. It's got a cool box. Range of burger meals that focus on real moods.
This cannot be real.
No, this is from NBC News.
This cannot be
This is real. Do a fact check. Fake check it.
Yeah, no, it's on NBC.
It's NBC News. You know what I mean? NBC started posting clickbait, but it's real clickbait.
Oh, gosh.
So, including the Piss Mill, the Blue Mill, the Salty Mill, the Yas Mill, and the DGAF, Don't Give a F Mill, as part of Mental Health Awareness Month in May. So this is just a cool little promotion they're running in May. Deal includes a Whopper sandwich, French fries, and a drink. So it's nothing serious. They're just naming it silly.
I'm so stoked to go get one of these.
Burger King restaurant understands
Feel
that
your way.
no one is happy all the time. That's why they're asking guests to order a Whopper meal based on however they might be feeling.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
So it's nothing, you know what I mean? It's just same old stuff. You can just order it in a different way.
Right.
I kind of like it, but they're only doing it in major cities. Austin,
Really?
Seattle, Miami, Los Angeles, and New York City.
Oh,
That's some
wow, that's
bullshit.
surprising.
Friday
That
Comes
just
a major
ruins it. I'm going to go in and pretend like I didn't read that. I'm going to Burger King tomorrow.
Oh, my-
and I'll be like,
complain.
I want one of them. I don't
I'm
give a
trying to
fuck.
have it my way, and
Whopper
I'm in a
meals.
bad mood.
Right. I'm in a bad mood today, and I don't give a fuck meal.
I'm in a
Drop the
bad
whole
mood, so I want an
F-bomb.
unhappy meal. That doesn't make
Dang.
sense. Because
Right.
then they're going to look at you and be like, you want that shit, take a happy ass on over there at McDonald's.
Right. So I thought that was pretty cool, but still, what the F? Like, really? And now that I'm actually reading the article and it doesn't have, like, any extra... Like, they should put some crappy food
It
in
probably
a what
is
the
too
F
much
meal.
for Fredericksburg.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Christina.
definitely.
Like some old fries.
Yeah, they should drop... Like, if you order I don't give a F meal, they should be putting some stupid shit in there.
Yeah, some overcooked French fries,
Right.
a burnt burger.
So, you know, for you guys that are listening, we went through our stats today. We got worldwide listeners, guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
But for you guys listening in the DMV area, Fredericksburg in particular, you know a lot of crazy shit goes on around here. Let me answer this survey question to view the article. And I'm going to put something crazy. I got an advanced degree. That's what I completed in school. How do I complete this? Where's the submit button?
It's a joke. You have to do like a bunch of questions.
No, it's just one.
No, it's not.
Question 1 of 2.
Well, Mark.
Well.
You are holding up the whole show right now.
No.
And everybody who's watching is highly, severely disappointed.
Yeah, right. All right, there we go. So while that loads up, Freddysburg.com, the hell with you.
I can't read any more articles.
You're maxed out on your articles?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not in an incognito tab.
Here we go. All right. So, Ford versus Chevy argument. We've all know about these arguments, right?
Yes.
Especially you, JD.
What?
The Ford versus Chevy argument.
Yeah, I'm feeling... What's the word I'm looking for? Attacked. I'm feeling attacked right now.
Hashtag me
now
too.
you know how Mark feels from earlier.
And and the big ad pops up over here, and only you can prevent forest fires.
Dang.
So anyway, we all know the battle, Chevy versus Ford. We should have made a poll with that, but I don't know how to do that. So you guys drop in the comments. Drop in the comments, Chevy or Ford.
And
Chevy
no Dodge,
Ford
no
Toyota.
Chevy or Ford,
Honda.
that's all we want to know.
Chevy or
Ford all the way.
Christina says Ford all the way. I'm going to go with neither. I don't like neither one of them. I'm a Ford guy. I like
I'm
Toyotas
going to be honest.
I've owned Hondas and Nissans. And
I've owned Chevys and I've owned Fords. And the Chevys have disappointed me so much more.
Fords do tend to last longer.
What about Toyota trucks?
No, we're talking Chevy or Ford.
I'm too broke to own a Toyota.
We're talking Chevy
I own
or Ford.
a Toyota car right now.
All the Fords I've seen, like Escorts, man, them things run forever back in the day.
Yeah.
Dude, look, my
Those
Ranger
and Rangers, dude.
Ranger, I had a 91 Ranger.
There's still people
It's
driving
probably
Rangers.
someone's driving it right now.
Entirely too
There's
fat
still
for that
people
truck.
driving
that
Rangers.
That truck had over 500,000 miles on it when I traded in.
That's pretty
still
great.
Getting it.
Oh, I'm
That's
sure.
pretty great.
There's still people driving Rangers.
I mean, every like 50 miles you had to refill the transmission fluid, but that's beside the point. It's still running great.
There's people still driving Rangers and Escorts. Raise your hand in the comments if you know somebody that's driving a Ranger.
I've been seeing them.
Chevettes, they drive for a long time too. Chevettes. So I mean, Ford and Chevy's got some dependable vehicles. You just got to pick the right ones.
It's the older ones because
it's the older ones,
not
all the fancy stuff. Because
Right.
dude, those old Ford Escorts, those were tanks.
He just got so serious. I'm like, them Ford Escorts.
They were tanks.
They were tanks. They are tanks.
They were metal. Like straight metal.
They were metal.
Like they don't make metal cars no more.
You
But
can get a
them
fucking
old
semi head on.
Oh yeah, you're good.
I can't even deal with it. My car is like made out of aluminum.
Plastic, aluminum.
Like literally, you brush against it and it's just like crumple.
The bumper
Yeah,
of my
don't
car,
bump
it's a
into it.
newer car.
And
the motherfucking bumper already broke.
Yeah.
So the ends are like bowed out, so it's like a Batman.
Donnie said, DJ to Don over here says he sees Rangers all the time. Me too, dude, because Rangers are still balling. And Toyota, speaking off the argument, let's go back to the argument real quick. Yeah, all right, so a Bedford man, prosecutor said, shot his girlfriend. Wow, I didn't read this one either. This gets crazy.
Wow.
So, shot his girlfriend 5 times last week after a fight over car manufacturer's Escalade was denied bond. 56-year-old Mark Edwin Turner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this comes back to our point. Please.
Hold up. Listen, Linda. Arrested early the morning, April 23rd. He barricaded himself. Look, he was so passionate about this argument. Not only did he shoot his girl five times, and then he barricaded himself in a house. 2 hours.
Look at this man.
Yeah, he looks crazy.
He's ugly.
Ooh.
Looks like Charles Manson's cousin.
Messed up.
Looks like Mark in about 15 years.
Very messed up. Nah, I'm not. I'd never let my goatee grow out that bad. And I would never go bald, so definitely not.
Yeah, I cannot believe you said those words out loud. You know what's going to happen to you in like a week.
I know, right? So he was charged with 2 counts of malicious wounding.
Next week he's going to have the horseshoe effect going on.
Using a firearm in a felony and 1 count of possession of firearm as a felony. So yeah, he's in trouble. He was at a family dinner on top of that with his girlfriend, her adult son, and the son's girlfriend the previous night. Yeah, so this is at a family discussion, turns into an argument, and he's just like, well, you know what?
Where is Bedford County? Where is this?
That's deep south here.
That's deep in the country.
Is that here?
I feel like it's almost.
Virginia?
I feel like it's like almost in West
Sorry,
Virginia.
I'll speak for this because Mark keeps,
Says at a hearing. Look, it says at a hearing Monday.
It's back in the cut.
Yeah, it's in the cut. So it said
back in the holler.
Look, it said
County, VA.
Nance said there was drinking involved, of course, and Turner started arguing with his girlfriend's adult son about the merits of Chevy versus Ford. So hold on, did it shoot the son or the girlfriend?
That's white trash for real, my friend. When you had a family dinner arguing about Chevy and Ford?
Yeah. No, it shot the girlfriend, so I guess the girlfriend tried to defend the son, and he just shot her.
Oh, my.
So the fight escalated, Turner producing a knife and then a handgun. Ensuing scuffle, ended up shooting his girlfriend 5 times and his girlfriend's son once. Serious, but not life-threatening. So he was heavy intoxicated.
It's at the edge of the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Oh, well, that's why. Jesus.
Yeah, that's way back here.
Okay.
That's just crazy, man.
Well,
like, come on, bro.
Let's go to some...
Ford versus... Yeah.
To some lighter news.
Some lighter news in entertainment world, JD over here.
In the entertainment world...
Not serious get shot entertainment.
The White Castle Crave-mobile coming to Funland.
Funland in Fredericksburg.
Yeah, in Central Park. So it's going to be there all weekend, Thursday through Sunday. Thursday from 11 to 8, Friday 11 to 9, Saturday 11 to 9, and Sunday noon to 7. So if you don't feel like driving roughly 15 hours to get to a White Castle.
I don't think I've ever had White Castle.
I've never had real White Castle.
First time I ever went down to Nashville, I saw White Castle, like right before you get into like downtown Nashville. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, I got to go. I was so insanely disappointed. But that doesn't take away Funland all this weekend. White Castle.
It wasn't good?
No. Dude, Funland rebranded too. You seen a new sign?
No, but I know where that...
Cool. And they put in a cool go-kart track.
Yeah, and I'm going.
I'm definitely going. I think it's adult field trip day.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're taking the podcast to Funland.
That would be pretty dope.
I think we should go over there and like film live on vacation.
That would be pretty dope.
I mean, on location.
Live on vacation.
It would be a vacation.
About 15 minutes away.
Right. Yeah.
So anyways,
it's supposed to be Mario Kart.
And then at Jiffy Lube, I think there's their season opener at Jiffy Lube Live in Manassas, but the Who is going to be there.
That's an old school
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I really, really want to go. So if anybody has a heart and wants to buy me a ticket.
If you have a heart.
Dude, they actually just had $20 sale for all their concerts. Long tickets, $20. Got a special. You can buy any ticket you want for $20. I feel like a show like The Who would be a good place for me to go find a cougar.
On to the next subject.
Let's go. Let's find you a cougar.
Yeah. Can you film the whole thing?
I need a wingman for that. I'll buy somebody's ticket to be my wingman.
Well, I don't know. Alex is like asking people and begging people to love you. So.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Are you looking for a sugar baby? Not me. Him.
I'm covered, but him on the other hand,
right?
Please,
he's looking.
If you have a heart,
do you got adult kids that still live at home with you? He wants to hang out.
We're trying to put on a TV show.
Right.
You can be on it. Wear something slutty.
Right. Stupid. What else you got? Lord, we're horrible.
So Saturday and Sunday, if you're looking for something to do with the kids at Andrews Air Force Base, they're doing a free air show.
Air shows are fun.
So that's Saturday and Sunday. I actually played one a couple years ago, and they didn't tell us. Well, because we were supposed to play
during the air part, or when dead air?
We were supposed to play before like the air show started. But they didn't tell us. The only thing we heard was a jet flying right in front of us, and it scared the ever loving shit out of me.
Wow.
But anyways, so that's happening at St. Andrews Air Force Base, over in Maryland. Not that far into Maryland,
ain't too far.
So anyways, I'm pretty sure it's free. Yep, it's a free event, but you can buy VIP tickets.
Okay. All I see is JD's head over here as he's reading.
Sorry. And then
there's bugs in here.
I found some topics. And
I found some
topics.
No, because
JD's got topics tonight.
Because this is near and dear to my heart. And I can see
I already saw what it was, too. This is pretty hilarious.
Oh, man.
All right.
So anyways, Gary Allen is a famous country singer.
Of course.
Well, undoubtedly, he drank too much at a golf cart in San Antonio.
I seen this, and it was just hilarious.
He said he wasn't, like, drunk.
He just flipped it. It was just poor driving.
Look, I agree with him because I have been on a golf cart. I have flipped a golf cart.
I think I did, too, back in high school.
And the only thing you have to do is, like, just turn just a little bit too sharp, and it's going to go over.
Right.
So, but either way, so he was at a golf course in San Antonio, Texas, and he flipped the golf cart. He said he was a little tipsy.
Yeah, he was a little tipsy.
Which might have been a little tipsy.
I understand 100%. I've been a little tipsy before.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Dude, that's the only part about golf that's fun for me because I'm like Happy Gilmore. I suck. I want to drive the go-kart as fast as I can.
Look, I've been golfing one time.
I want to drive as fast as I can, and I'm probably going to wreck. I'm going to try to wreck, and then I'm going to drink as much beer as I can.
So
and I putt, and if I don't make it on like the second or third try,
you just give up.
I just give up, put it in the hole, and go back and drive some more. I'll sit in the golf cart and wait on everybody else.
I went golfing one time,
no
and I wasn't 21. Carts, why not? I wasn't 21, but I was still drinking. And then I worked at a golf course.
Top golf is fun.
Then I worked at a golf course, and we were allowed to play free golf.
Nice.
And I got shit hammered on my lunch break. And then played golf, and it was.
Anything like that takes any kind of skill, there's got to be alcohol involved. It just has to be.
Playing music, you don't need alcohol to be involved.
Bullshit.
I'm alcohol free.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it means that they bring me free alcohol, I'm gonna drink it.
He's stupid.
So, and then for my next topic, I know there's two of them. Actually, there's
man, he's got topics. We're going to run over tonight because he brought topics, but it's all good.
So, Lil Wayne and Blink-182.
Yeah, that's a wild matchup.
Announced the tour. They also released a video for him doing, Lil Wayne was doing a milli with Blink-182 over What's My Age Again.
I'm excited about this tour.
So, I'm a little bit too excited because I grew up listening to Blink-182, even though whoever took Tom's place in Blink-182 sucks. I'll still go see him.
And who's the famous dude in Blink-182 again?
Travis Barker.
Famous dude in Blink-182.
I mean, really, all of them are.
I mean, they all are, but Travis Barker is my favorite because, like, he's like the baddest drummer on like, I don't know, Tommy Lee's pretty badass too, but he's
Which,
old and washed
by the way, if I remember correctly, you were telling me about your new celebrity crush.
Oh yeah.
I think Travis Barker, if I remember correctly,
took her from you?
He was married to her or was dating her at one point.
He?
Yes. She sings about him.
Oh shucks.
Well, while she's finding that, the tour starts
I know
June
he definitely dated Pink.
Starts June.
Yeah, he definitely did.
June 27th in Columbus, Ohio, and ends in November 16th in Ohio. So they're coming through Virginia twice.
Yeah, they're going to Virginia Beach. That's pretty
and
cool.
Then Jiffy Lube, which is going to be
which is
awesome.
typical. Like most of the time, everybody goes to Virginia Beach and they go to Jiffy Lube. You know what I mean? We need another beach thing like Pharrell just did. That would be cool. But
I was kind of upset about missing that. Like at first, I was like, I really like. There's probably like 3 or 4, and then I saw P Diddy was there.
Everybody was there.
And
he brought so many special guests out.
Yeah,
Jay-Z, Beyonce, Missy Elliott.
Did they all perform?
Snoop. Yeah, everybody. Beyonce didn't perform.
I'm
Jay-Z
so
did.
like upset with myself right now.
Yeah, I would have
been.
Really, and I was down there the week before as they were setting it up. It's funny. Tony B was down there for his birthday, and he was posting like pictures and was like, "Gotta make sure everything gets set up properly." And I was like, "Dude, I talked to Pharrell. Everything's good."
So, and then my last topic, just a quick one. Wendy's is bringing back the spicy nuggets because they put out a tweet saying if it gets 2 million likes.
Wow, that's a long shot, and they hit it.
Yeah, and even Pharrell. It was Pharrell and like a bunch of other celebrities jumped on it, and they're like, so go like it. Wow. So anyways, they hit their 2 million likes, and spicy nuggets are making a comeback to Wendy's. Me personally, I've never had them, but now...
I haven't had them either, but now I'm interested in it.
After this big ordeal.
I feel like if they're bringing back something like that, they're going to have to bring back the McRib again.
I never even had the McRib.
You never had a McRib?
Was it even that good?
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. You ever had a McRib?
No.
What? I'm really old. Damn.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person.
See?
So yeah, I mean, all kinds of... I just like how, like, I don't know, everybody's getting casual with stuff and doing cool marketing and shit, and I love it. It's really opening up a lot of stuff, and, you know, hell, you're driving down 95 and they got crazy sayings on the things now. So, I mean, it's cool that all these
Speaking of which, if you want a cool sign and a really cool marketing way, let us know. You can sponsor this episode.
You can definitely sponsor an episode.
Not
and that
this
was like unscripted. We just freestyled that. I mean, if you send me money through my messenger, I'll shout you out
Throw
right now.
it on right now.
Throw it out there right now.
But send us $20 so we can eat dinner tonight.
Oh
some after drinks.
We'll be more than happy to shout you out.
Right. But no, on a serious note, if anybody locally wants to sponsor our podcast, we're doing it for cheap, and we'll plug you in. We get about 1,000 local views to the DMV area every Monday, so we're doing pretty good. You know, if somebody sponsors, we're going to put some paid advertisements out too. So
that's right.
But it's not about the money. We do it because we just like coming together and talking shit.
Alex, since we talked about the spicy nugs are coming back, Tell us some other fire news.
Fire news.
Fire news. I got some fire news.
Got the WTF Alex's edition over here.
I don't know how many other people have heard about this. I'm sure everyone. So Sheetz in Central Park caught on fire.
Yes, that was crazy, dude.
Right? And so at first it's just like, oh my gosh, the gas station caught on fire. This chick looks
like the chick, like, what's up with all these blonde-headed chicks?
She's the same age as me. She is 30 years old. She is the same age. That's messed up.
Yeah, I just want to know what happened. Like, what made her mad enough to catch the store on fire?
They're still investigating it. Who knows if we'll ever be told what the actual story is.
That's wild.
But she also was recently arrested.
Oh, God.
What?
I just saw a picture of her.
Yeah.
She looks rough.
She was arrested for drinking box wine in Target.
Again?
No, prior to this, like in
March.
I
was going to say, I remember this chick. I think we covered her before.
Yeah, she was drinking box wine in Target and then left.
Man, you got to post that in the comments.
Yeah, so...
This chick, man.
I don't know what it is. They caught her on camera going in the store into the snack aisle and deliberately setting fire to Sheetz. But what's even more wild is that Sheetz is going to be open again this weekend, apparently.
Oh, yeah, they're not playing.
$300,000 in damage. They're like, go.
Dude, let me know.
We're not paying any employees. I don't know that for sure.
On a random note like that, let me tell you, like, so Brittany's in Woodbridge, somebody ran their car through this bar. Right?
Oh, yeah?
And they reopened the next day.
Really?
Well, it's like Durango's when they drove through Durango.
They were shut down for a little bit, though.
They weren't shut down that long. They put in new glass, said, all right, you're good to go.
Wow.
Step around all the damage.
Yeah. That's some insurance.
Shit,
right
when
there.
they drove through, a guy was still like, can I get another beer? And they're like, yeah, we're open till 2
And it's from in his car.
Right. That's drive-through
before
service
the cops
right there.
get here.
So, I mean, what's up? And then my whole thing is, like, we've seen so many stories about people getting drunk in Walmart drinking from box wine. What is going on?
What are you doing? Like, why can't
What are they putting in this wine?
Let me tell y'all something.
What's up with
this is the realest thing because I had to put it to the test. So my mom and her husband, they drink a lot of wine and they drink box wine. And
Did
my
you
mom
drink
told
some
me
box
one night,
wine?
and she was like, I feel like I get drunker quicker. I was like, okay. So I experimented one night.
On box wine.
I drank box wine. It tasted like shit, but I was so hammered within the matter of like 45 minutes.
How?
I don't get it.
I don't know if it's because I don't know. But I know you get hammered on box wine.
So something about box wine.
Did you drink the whole box of wine?
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
No, I've
instead of drinking a bottle, it's like 4
That's
bottles
like
of
4
wine.
bottles in a box.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
A
why
bottle
you're
of wine,
hammered, dude.
a bottle of wine is like 4 glasses. And you just drink
it's
like
not.
4 bottles.
You just
Yeah,
boxes
dude.
dude. That's why you got shitty drunk.
Well,
Because you drink the
shout
yeah,
out to
that's
you,
fine.
box wine.
Shout out to you,
Shout out
box
to you.
wine. I've never tried
America.
box wine.
America. Making people
They're
get
called
shitty
bibs,
drunk.
bag-in box.
Oh, they're taking
The
that shit to a
wine
whole
is
other
of
level,
lower
too.
quality,
What?
but
it gets you shit
you
hammered
drink it
quicker.
all, man.
That don't make no sense.
Dude, you can get a thing of box wine for like
Oh my
$7.
god, I really thought this said bitch's guide to drinking box wine.
Oh, wow.
It's betches.
Batches?
It's betches, like B-E-T, betches.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
All right. What you got?
Anyways, so moving on from the Sheetz fire and box wine, and that's like her 3rd offense also, just to finish that up. So she's got like 3 out there, and these Facebook groups are hilarious because it is
wall of shame
everyone's
groups.
a freaking
Yeah.
detective, and it's wonderful. I just like stalk the pages and find out information about everyone. So there
it's
was
crazy.
like a
It's crazy.
DUI, there was fighting a police officer, being drunk in Walmart, and now setting sheets on fire.
Don't forget about our girl that got naked at the daycare center.
Oh, yeah.
we
Don't
can't
forget about her.
She was on a
and
roll.
she was in the Wawa looking up
She
people,
was-
looking up underneath the stalls, creeping on dudes.
Yeah, she was an interesting
She was
one.
definitely on a roll.
She's on a roll. So, okay.
It's almost like, I'm going to see how much meth I can smoke and see how much crazy shit I can get away with in a week. Hold my meth pipe and watch.
Total side note, you need the squeaky chair next week because you don't move as much.
Do you guys watch Game of Thrones?
No.
No, I hate that
No,
shit.
I've never watched it. You
I
hate it?
I read
Why
it.
do you hate it? You
I
don't
read the
watch
book.
It, why do you hate it?
But the book was
Okay.
good. You know why I don't like it? I read
why?
one of the books, and it was so slow. Like, the show still hasn't caught up
Is
with
it
one of the
because
books.
of your reading? Or?
No, I'm saying
Okay.
the book is, like, that thick.
Yeah, that's too much.
And, well, I had a lot of free time on my hands around that time. We won't go
Oh,
into
okay.
that.
I know where we're
We
at with
won't
this.
go into that.
Oh, jeez.
So, and then I don't know, it just didn't match
Side
up.
note, I've read 4 books in my entire life.
One's
and
at
I-
school that you had to, probably.
No, when I had to do book reports, I used the same 4 books, and they were all about this thin with really big text, so I could
My
finish it
box
really
wine's
quick.
better than yours.
Somebody said something about the box wine.
Yep, I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Who said their box wine is better?
Oh gosh, Christina. Yeah. So, anyways, no one apparently watches Game of Thrones.
Everybody
who watches Game of Thrones?
Everybody.
Like, I don't know anyone who
My
watches
whole timeline
it.
is full of nothing but
But
Game
then
of
I
Thrones.
see people. Anyways,
It's
so this
ridiculous.
was pretty
It's
interesting.
like when I used to ask
It's
people
like
if they
sports.
watch Sons of Anarchy, and they're like, no.
I know, I hated that.
I love that show.
I
I love
watched
that
all
show.
of Sons of Anarchy.
So you watch Game of Thrones is what you're getting at.
Yeah, no, I don't watch it, but I found
Oh.
this article. I thought this was hilarious.
They were making memes about it. So
The
something good
cup
must
of
have happened.
coffee in the scene, it is great, and they confirmed it. They completely missed that someone had a cup of coffee sitting out while they were shooting the scene.
Starbucks is probably going cha-ching one more
I don't
time.
know that you can tell that it's Starbucks. The cup looks yellow to me.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like
but if they
McDonald's.
admit it,
Symbol.
Starbucks probably the first thing to do is...
I need some money.
Well,
That's
they
trademark.
actually did put out a tweet that was like, I don't know why she didn't get the dragon latte or the dragon drink. So I don't know if there actually is a dragon drink.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
There is.
they,
It's like-
they totally owned up after people, were calling them out, and they were like, we're sorry. Just whatever other places. Westeros is the first place to actually have a Starbucks. I thought that was pretty cute. I don't watch the show, but that's a good way to go about it and kind of be like, yeah, we made a mistake. So, HBO, one of the most watched television shows, and no one caught the cup of coffee on the table.
Yeah, that's just wild. How you missed that?
Oh, it's
what were
pretty
they
great.
smoking?
Well, it's like, you ever seen in, like, movies where they do...
They didn't have time. They were ready to go.
Yeah.
Dragon fruit tea. That would have been a good one. That one's.
Yeah.
I like that one. I drink that.
Where'd that come from? Somebody commented.
Yeah.
You got active people in yours, in your thing. Well, I'm
This
too
is
busy.
ours. This is the main
Oh, that's
feed.
the main feed?
Yeah.
All right. Keep those comments coming, guys. We love interacting. I'm doing a watch party trying to invite 5 million people. but,
Mark,
you
while
know.
you're inviting 5 million people, you should talk to us about some of your topics.
Yeah, we will. We will. Oh,
We
it's-
will.
I know, just almost.
Get your life together.
Yeah, I've been trying for a long
Mark's
time.
52-inch tablet that he has here.
So,
The next
talking
iPad.
about, I don't
Yeah.
talk about money anymore here lately. I got one. Spring Lean, 7 simple tips for saving money ahead of summer. Because I feel like coming out of winter into spring, we get like happy again and we want to start doing things and spending money that we might not have.
My
Sure,
bank
for
account
sure.
goes, hey.
Like, hey, we're
No,
still
no.
broke just because it's warm outside.
What
Don't
is
mean
that
you got
one
money.
meme? I see it. I like it. I want it. I
Yeah.
check the price. I put it back on the shelf.
Yeah. So some of these things are silly, but not for some frugal people. They're saying hang up your washing. They said if you average cost of running a dryer just 3 times a week is setting you back about $65 a year. Just saying.
Well, I have kids, so
And that's in euros, so it's probably close to 100
you
in
can F off
American.
with that one because there's nothing I can do about it.
Just hang up your washing if you live in the country like that. Spring clean.
Actually, so getting back to that, if you live in the country, if you live in a place where you can line dry your clothes, my mom had us doing that for a little while, and it also helps.
It's actually cool on your clothes. It smells.
It keeps the integrity of your clothes longer.
Really?
Like the dryer,
Good to
like
know.
you always have
See?
to clear out the
Good
lint.
to know.
That's your clothes literally
falling apart.
So it makes your clothes last
Good to
longer
know,
too,
see?
and they do smell really good.
Yeah, it makes it smell better.
So if you can get a line out there and you got the time,
Spring clean.
do
I'm
it.
about to do this right now. So I feel like everybody's got one of those closets in their house that's just jam packed full of junk.
I don't, because I just
Well, you
moved
just
into my
moved, so you
house.
got rid of yours. But everybody's got one of those closets that's just got random shit in it that you're
yes.
like just keep stacking it. And
The
stacking it.
bedroom at my mom's house.
Mine is so bad right now that when I open it, like shit starts falling and I have to like cram it back in to close it.
oh wow.
Mark said there was like a snow shoulder.
Yeah, I'm like,
No.
one more thing in there. So spring clean, and you know the old saying, one man's trash is man's treasure. Take it to
Take it to
yard
the flea
sale,
market.
flea market. You can put it on now. Oh, see, this is up to date. Facebook Marketplace now is so easy,
yeah.
dude. It's the new Craigslist. If you're not selling your stuff on Facebook Marketplace, you're missing out. Because that's where everybody's at. Anything. I feel like Craigslist is dead.
Craigslist is dead, but yard sales are not.
Yard sales are not.
People
Yeah.
are about yard
No,
sales.
yard sales will never die. So,
Dude, you can find such good stuff at yard sales.
oh yeah, definitely. This one I don't really care about, saying reap the rewards of compare the market. I don't know what that is. I guess it's a rewards app. There's tons of those too. Oh, okay. 2-for-1 tickets at movies. All right, so there's an app that's pretty cool. Compare the Market. I got to check that out.
I just saw somebody post a screenshot that they paid $6 for 4 movie tickets.
Really?
Because there was some kind of member through this movie theater.
Oh, yeah, they have memberships now.
Well, and then there was like these discount codes from these other apps.
Right. Yeah, no, you can do all that.
And I don't go to the movies because it's like $15 a ticket.
Yeah, I don't do it either. Except for
roughly
like
$27 for a bucket of popcorn.
Yeah, I still sneak shit in.
Half your bath?
Yeah, I don't get this one. So it's saying...
like, people in Europe, do they, like, do baths
one bath a day.
Showers?
Yeah, this is a Europe article, but it's still some stuff that
I feel like a bath is like a luxury.
Yeah, I don't get this.
In the United States.
So that one doesn't really apply for us.
Gotta go.
Money apps, it's saying, get all your money apps and do all that savings and coupons and all that. Save on showers and more. What? Showerhead. Those efficiency shower heads. I like my water pressure, so the hell with that, I'll pay extra on my water bill.
And side note, for anybody who does have like a faucet or a shower head with junk ass water pressure, instead of going out to buy another one, you can literally unscrew it from the shower arm, and there's a little filter in there, and you just pop it out. Because I don't know how many people I've ever talked to, they're like, I just have terrible water pressure because this one's supposed to be something for the economy, and I'll literally just pop it off, pop the filter out. I'm like, there's your water pressure again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, exactly. Dude, the last one on that list is so important. Teach your kids about money. It kills me to see so many people right now, like, there's always the argument between, like, millennials or people who work, like, 2 and 3 jobs, and, these people are really out there trying to make a living and do well, and it's hard for a lot of people.
No, you got to teach them how to save.
Seniors are still, like, working long. I read an article the other day about how, like, people who are of retirement age, they're working. They should have been retired. They should be out of the workforce. And they're not, and it's not because they want to be working, it's because they can't afford to not be working. So teaching your kids, I feel like there's a whole generation, if not 2, of kids who were told, get loans, spend money.
Nah, dude, that shit's dead.
Nothing about saving, nothing about, all the right things to do. And it's an excuse at this point to not be teaching your kids how to be frugal, how to save, how to work their talents, have side hustles.
Well, it's funny, like, I taught my daughter all that.
My kid has like $300 right now, and she's like, I can't buy anything for myself, Mom, I'm broke, I need my money.
See, my daughter needs to get on that, because I've been so tight with money over the years with my daughter. Now she's got money, and she's already, like, living week to week, and I'm like, bro, you got to cut it out. But she does chip in when she needs to. Like, if I'm like, yo, we're not going out to eat, I can't really, I'm not feeling it, she'll be like, well, I'll buy. You know what I mean? So she does, like, she's on that, like, Dad, if we can't afford it, I'll just pay for it type shit. So it's cool, but at the same time, I'm like, yo,
no, we don't,
you need to save your money.
Listen to what I'm telling you, exactly.
Yeah, so, but at the same time, she works hard.
It's a really sweet sentiment,
It is. She works hard, and I want to see her enjoy her money, so.
Yes.
But teach your kids how to save.
What she needs to figure out is not to work her life away.
Yeah, she's already working too much.
And again, she's young. Like, starting kids young and being like, look, you need to put at 16, at 15, at 17, put half your paycheck away. You're not paying rent. Right. You're not paying utilities. Most of them aren't paying a car payment or insurance.
But she's good, though. She's getting like me. Like, she owes me $100 for insurance right now. I'm like, hey, it's first of the month. She's like, I need a little bit more money, so when I give you the 100, I still got money left over. And I'm like, okay. But yet, she took us all to dinner last night, so I'm like, nah, you messing up, but I will eat some steak.
But see, it's like I remember when I had my first job, I was pushing carts at Giant.
Nice.
If anybody doesn't know what Giant is, it's a grocery store. Maybe I'll never forget. My mom was like, well,
my first job was at Circuit City.
Circuit City, look at you, damn.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
Bougie.
So my mom told me, it was like with my first paycheck, at the time I used to play Xbox Live a lot, and she was like, well, you need to take that first paycheck and you need to start getting it yourself. And I'll never forget, my first paycheck was like $46.
Oh, yeah?
And then after that, like, my average check was like $150, and I thought I was rich if I ever went over $200.
Oh, yeah. Victoria already hit, like, her. It's funny, she owed me that money, and she Snapchat me, and she's like, hello? Oh, I can't hear you. The money's calling. I said, well, make sure that money call me. We'll let you know.
That's hilarious.
So I'm trying to teach her. I'm like, don't be boasting about your money, bro. Cut it out.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
So, all right.
I've learned if I keep telling myself I'm broke,
then you'll
then
not spend all your money.
Because at the end of the month, I look at my bank account, I'm like, whew. I am okay.
Yeah, it's hard when people like don't understand that too. But you get to a point where it's like that's just too bad.
Pretty much. So, moving on. We got to cover my dating stuff. 5 dating tips for spring. Trends for spring.
Jeez, here we go.
Yeah, right.
Ladies, please.
Right. Going to the nightclub will phase out in the spring. I tell my bar clients this because, I got my entertainment stuff.
I really just read these, together, the top 5 creepy dating tips.
Oh, that's what you thought it said, but that's not it.
That's not it.
So, it's that time of year, like, if you were going out drinking during the winter and stuff, springtime comes around, you're either going to, A, start going to outside bars, or B, you're going to find other shit to do. Because that shit gets old. So, stats say a decrease in nightclub economy, super expensive to go out to a nightclub, between the Uber ride, the fee at the door, a couple drinks. Some nights cost you over $100. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it says top nightclubs in a big city might be able to keep up, but there's a lot to be desired.
That's why you turn into a musician. You rarely ever pay for drinks.
That's the main reason I started being a DJ. You get drunk for free. Then I started getting paid too, and it was a bonus.
Whoa.
Hashtag free shit.
Free drinks. We'll play for free drinks. That was me 10 years ago, but no, not anymore. Quality dating on social media will require more authenticity.
Yeah,
whatever.
Ladies, if you're into a man who can't pronounce words,
I'm your guy.
Bring it.
Some girls think it's cute, okay?
So if you think it's cute,
he's so cute when he's stupid.
Send me a message.
Right. So
God, I feel bad for the people who are listening on Spotify, because there's probably that one girl who lives in India or something.
That's really interested about who this guy is.
Looks at Mark Toller, waves.
Right.
You most beautiful man I've ever
most
seen.
Beautiful. I do get random friend requests after Mondays.
Yeah.
All kinds of random foreign ones.
Okay.
So maybe that's where they're coming from.
Well, shit, I get them too, but I always decline them.
I do too. I'll leave them lingering because sometimes I'll go back and look and be like, is she really fake, or is she maybe from India and maybe she really does like me?
Am I catching a flight Saturday or not?
Right.
Or not.
Are you sending me a plane ticket or not?
Oh my God.
So.
What is it, Venmo?
Right.
Here's send me money.
Send me Venmo money.
So funny.
So, yeah, they're saying that dating on social media is going to get more real. So, all those fake filter pictures and catfishing tactics are not working this year, girls. So, if all you got is neck up pictures and filters, no. Listen.
No.
No. Listen, Linda. We need
Hold
you
on,
to come.
let me go stalk
we need
Mark's
you to come
page
real
quick.
I got real pics up.
And JD.
Right. I got real pics. So they're saying that people are starting to show you more of their life again, and personality. So that's cool.
So many people complain about that, but I guess if you're single, then it's different.
It just depends, man. I
don't want to see your
I don't want to see
times.
every single part of your life.
I don't want to know what you made for dinner.
I don't care about your day-to-day activities. Like, it's cool, but some people go overboard with that shit. Now I unfollow those people. And then you got those negativity people, the same old shit.
Undoubtedly, I pissed somebody off this weekend because I played 5 nights this week, and most of the time I'll literally just take a picture where I'm at, and I go, tonight's office. And apparently that really pissed somebody off. They're like, I don't care what your office
not everybody cares.
Good, delete me.
Yeah, exactly.
For real.
Yeah.
Follow with the message of, hey, you open this date in August? Because I need a DJ. And I was like, I don't know. I don't think I want to see you.
Right. It's redonkulous. So, dating for marriage is harder to find, is what everybody's saying. I can agree with that, because I don't even know if I'm dating for a relationship anymore.
Do a Mark dating podcast like a meet and greet.
Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. We need to have just one podcast.
We gotta find people, Christina.
We have to find somebody who's interested.
We can find dating. Y'all stop saying this. Not enough people watch. We need to do this. We need to post this
Christina, start
promo.
a watch party.
We need to start this during the day. We need to start promoting this during the day.
I'm gonna start just posting pictures of Mark and be like, would you love him?
Would you love him?
Stupid.
For just $10 a day.
For just $10 a day, you could love this man.
Hell, at this point, for free.
Right. Buy what? First week free. 7-day trial. It's funny, my POF name is 30-day trial.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I forget, but it's funny. So, yeah, dating for marriages is out. Nobody's dating for marriage no more. Now more than ever, young couples need to have marriage conversations at the beginning of a relationship. If you don't, the marriage might not ever happen. Ooh, okay.
I think there's also some people that are just scared of marriage.
Not me.
If somebody wants to marry Mark.
I don't know if that was sarcasm or
No,
It definitely
if
was.
he was like...
I'm not afraid of marriage. I just don't
Remember
know.
when I talked about cuffing season?
Oh, God. I just don't know if there's anybody that I could marry.
I wonder if there's somebody watching this going, how lonely is he?
I'm actually not, dude. I told you. I got
He's not.
I got friends.
I got friends.
I got friends. I'm not going to go into my, like, personal love life. I wouldn't say it's love life. I don't even know what to call it.
So if you found the right girl, would you suddenly not have friends? Are we talking about those kinds of friends?
Yeah, definitely. I would.
Yeah, definitely those kinds of friends.
I have friends.
And you'd have to cut them off.
If I found somebody that was, like, I was serious about, yeah, I would cut my...
Okay,
I
cut off those friends.
I would...
Sorry, JD.
I would cut back. I would cut back on the type of friendships that I had with these friends, but I'm not going to just cut them out of my life. No, I'm still going to be friends with them. I've learned that you don't always tell the girl that you're dating about the girls that you had those kind of friendships with.
Okay.
So, but yeah, let me not give away too much. I'll never find a date.
I'll never find a date.
I'll never find love.
You didn't hear that.
I mean,
Right.
shit,
You
if
didn't
Benny
hear
and
that.
Paulie can get their own show trying to find love, why can't we get Marcus' own podcast of trying to find
There
love?
we go.
There you go. So, all right, back to it.
Hashtag spinning for love.
Overwhelmed from too many dating choices, so that's always a problem. Back to what I was gonna say. So I was chatting with this chick on Tinder last night, yesterday,
Okay. All right.
Oh, no.
and we started chatting, and somehow something about looking for the right one, blah blah blah. She said she was starting to pursue girls because she didn't know if she could find the right man, but she was like,
Because that's how that works.
Right,
Anyways.
right. Let's just switch it up. But she goes, but I thought you were cute, so here we are. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And I was like, well, the key is to find somebody you can deal with and vice versa. She's like, I don't want to just settle to deal with somebody. And I was like, well, don't we all not want to do that? So anyway, long story short, she deleted me after that.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I went back to my inbox later, and she wasn't there anymore.
Oh.
She unmatched me. Unmatched me.
Yeah, stop being so honest.
You done did
with those
pissed her
Tinder
off.
dates.
See, I'm too. See, and that's another problem. I'm honest because I would rather like be real up front than 3 months later I call it the here. Let me take my mask off.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
be the real me.
Yeah.
Start farting and doing all kinds
Start
of crazy
farting.
shit. You know what I mean? Because I mean,
I
do
fart
that
from
shit
the
from-
get-go.
right? You gotta do your crazy shit up front. When you're
Do
in,
that shit on the first night, be like, baby, can you handle this?
I actually know a couple,
I
and I
hate
don't
that.
think the person who would know this story is watching. But anyways, I know them, and the guy goes out with the girl on the date finally, and he was like, his whole thing is like, I knew she was the one when she just busted
Busted a
ass
fart.
during it. Like, and she
It's
was
like,
just like,
cool.
excuse me. Like,
wow,
that's good.
bruh.
That's confidence, man.
I mean,
Like,
whatever.
It
I
is
think
what it is, right?
people got to be their self from the jump when you're dating. Like, you have to go ahead and do that. I mean, I'm not saying, like, let it all out the bag. You know what I mean? But you should at least have those weird, awkward conversations. Like me, I lay out things that I know are deal breakers from the jump. I'm just like, so, you know, these random questions that I need to know. You know what I mean? I won't go into them right now, so I can't really think of any right off the top of my head.
But I need to know.
But I need to know. So yeah, there's too many choices out there. Many dates are happening just because of Instagram pictures and them in a bikini with high angles and light filters. So it's back to going fake. And then a lot of people are posting all this cool shit, making it think
Fake.
like they're got money and they're cool and they do all this cool
And
things.
they're happy.
And then they're happy, and then you go out on a date
And-
with them and they suck. And
Yep.
it's like, what the hell, dude? So, like, a lot of people just dating for free meals, truthfully. That's why I don't go on dinner dates. Like, we meet.
That's when Mark goes, this is broke season for
Right.
me.
We going on a drink date or
Just
a
making
walk.
sure you had lunch
You
before
know what?
we
We
meet
getting
up.
that unhappy meal from fucking Burger
Right.
King.
Oh my
You already
God.
ate, right? Because we ain't eating.
Yep, I was planning on going for a walk.
Right. Is a walk around town okay? Have you ever been on Charles Street?
Oh my God.
By
It's only
chance?
7.8 miles to the nearest
Right.
Burger King.
That's
Right.
hilarious.
But the dollar menu, oh shit, they're closed. So people will seek simple ways to find happiness. That's a good one. You know what I mean? I like people like that, or like satisfied with happy, like simple things. You know what I mean? that don't really overanalyze everything. Even though the Virgo in me, I overanalyze everything.
Oh my god, Virgos.
Yeah, us Virgos.
My Virgo child. Every time you bring it up,
So
I'm like,
apparently there's a site. I'm gonna like this page. Fun Filled Love. The dude from this page wrote this, and we're gonna check him out later. Rafael Diaz. He's got a cute girlfriend or wife. Provides breakthrough. Nah, he's trying to sell dating programs. Damn it. Unlike.
Abort mission.
Abort. So you
this whole article is trash.
Trash. Disregard everything I just read. All right,
authenticity sucks.
You know me and my conspiracies, right? So I was trying my best to find conspiracies about Amazon today, and Amazon has it all covered up. But the only thing I could really get to was creepy Amazon Echo conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Goes back to they're always watching and listening. So, somebody was saying that their Alexa started laughing in the middle of the night.
Oh God, no! Like literally, that just made me like sick. That is terrifying.
That's just weird. I mean, just since we're towards the end of our show and it's late and I can talk crazy.
Oh
Imagine if you're in the middle of getting it on, and all of a sudden Alexa just starts laughing.
I couldn't imagine it in any situation.
But imagine
reading
like
a book, watching TV.
Right.
Putting away laundry.
Or just imagine if Alexa just starts talking to you out of nowhere, like, "Hey, what are you doing today?" I will never
put one of those things in my house, and I swear to God, if my phone ever starts laughing, that's it.
You going back to a flip phone?
Yep. I'm gonna get a goddamn rotary phone.
See, I didn't know. So look, there's a fun fact for people that share Amazon accounts. Like me and my friend, me and Zane has Amazon devices all on one Amazon account. You can actually tap in like an intercom from another location.
What?
Yeah, so if me and you were on the same Amazon account and we live like states away even, I could do...
Is that what happened in this situation?
Maybe somebody jumped in there and did a laugh at him. So it's crazy, right?
That's terrifying.
Alexa's always listening. We already knew that. You know what I mean? We always knew that.
Hold on, wait. I gotta watch this video. I have got to. I'm turning my volume on.
So there's a voice recording history on Amazon. You may find some things on there that you wish they didn't keep track of. It says you can erase your voice history, but the fact is it's still there. Wow.
I have to listen to this. Y'all are about to hear it. Oh, why is it still
trying to work because you got
I muted them both. If I have another window
it's
open.
Not gonna work. All right, so
it's gonna work. I promise.
I want to go see what Echo.
Here it is.
I want to go see what Amazon's kept track of like me talking. Google does all that shit too. I want to know.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, it's very creepy. Says either way, be careful what you say around your smart speaker.
What do you mean?
What do we got?
Alexa, people have been reporting that you've been spontaneously laughing. Oh.
Wow.
Wait, that's fake. This is Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, that's Kimball. He don't count.
Nothing.
The article's real, but that video is fake.
That's the fake laugh. That's the Alexa laugh.
Wow. Who's got Google? Somebody ask Google a question.
Alexa, I love you.
Alexa, play the last sound.
Yeah, that's too much. All right, moving on.
Woo!
We're running past.
That's terrifying.
So I would like to know what Echo and Alexa keeps track of. Number 2, the government can access your smart speaker. Says what? And here's some facts behind this conspiracy. So when the FBI wanted to unlock San Bernardino shooter's iPhone, whoever that is, I guess it's a shooter that I'm not up to date with this shooting
San
stuff.
Bernardo.
Yeah, anybody know who that is?
Bernardino.
Some shooter guy.
There it is, San Bernardino.
Mass shooter. So they wanted to get into his iPhone, and it become a conversation on government interference into people's private data. And Apple was pretty for the longest time. Apple was good about not letting people like without warrants and shit. You couldn't get information from Apple iPhone users and stuff. But I guess they're starting to lighten up a little bit because the government just puts pressure on. Don't move that chair.
I'm trying not to. I don't know why the biggest dude gets the squeakiest chair.
Right. So they're saying while it made sense to unlock a terrorist phone to find out more of them, it did leave the door open for government surveillance to anyone's life, good or bad. Yeah. I'm trying to read here. Always on smart. So yeah, it says most American households are expected to have an always on smart speaker in their home by 2020.
No thanks.
And they're saying we've already had cases where information from smart speakers was used to assist in criminal cases. So if you're doing dirt, get rid of all the smart stuff.
Says your attorney, Mark.
Right. Just giving you some advice. If you're doing illegal things, get rid of your phones and anything that could be...
Specifically your Amazon Alexa.
Amazon and Google speakers, for sure. So what would happen if the majority of Americans own one of these devices? And could the FBI have us on lockdown without us even knowing it? Yeah. Identity theft, government intrusion. Yeah, so it's crazy. The Echo is an ad for Amazon. We already knew that. We're always getting ads for crap from what we've been talking about. You know what I mean?
That's so
We already knew that.
Can we get off subject for like 2 seconds?
Sure.
This article just popped up and I was reading it. Justin Bieber took a stab at Eminem. That's
the stupidest thing he could ever do.
In his entire life.
Yeah. So the Echo made Jeff the richest person in the world. So that's what took him up a notch. Took him above. Amazon Echo knows everything about you. So, I mean, yeah, like Amazon Echo and all these devices, man, like they're just crazy. I don't know how I feel about it. I like the ease of it because I started using them to set appointments, put reminders on my calendar, set like reminders like, hey, you need to do this at a certain time. Like all that shit's cool, but I don't know. Like I just don't know. I think I can't deal with it. I'm in too deep.
It literally just made me like sick and terrified.
I'm in too deep already, though. Is the problem with me? You know what I mean? So there's
Why, do you have one?
Oh, I got one in here. It's unplugged right now.
Are you serious?
It's unplugged.
What are you doing?
It's always unplugged.
They hear all of our secret conversations before and after the podcast.
Right.
Mark.
No, it's always unplugged when we're doing podcasts because, you know, I don't need them coming for me with all these conspiracy stuff that we talk about.
They're going to be rolling in here hot one day.
Yeah.
Right.
Mark Toller, the guy who's looking for love.
The guy who's...
In all the wrong places. We're here for you.
It's just a bunch of hot women.
Right.
FBI agents.
Yeah. Send all the FBI agent women.
Mark's going to be like, you're a stripper.
Dude, I did get...
You're a stripper.
Like, I feel like quoting Lil Wayne's song. I did get stopped by a lady cop one night.
Yeah, I did too. With a
She
friend.
was hot.
And that friend almost landed me in jail.
Oh no, this one was hot. It was back when I had a Fast and Furious car. I was leaving a beer pong event at Fatty J's, and my car was so loud you could hear it from a mile away. I thought it was cool to have one of those loud cars.
Oh God.
We are getting so off.
Yeah. State trooper pulls me over. No, it still plays in all this. She pulls me over and she's like, "It's cold. You can go ahead and set up in my car while I write your ticket." And then she's like, "You know, I can hear you a mile away. We're gonna give you a ticket every time we see you." I don't know, but I just think she liked me. She was cute. I don't know, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, we're way over.
We are.
23 minutes
over.
One, but that was a good little, yeah. So don't forget, subscribe on some kind of platform. Just subscribe somewhere. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Google Play.
Here.
Facebook is always the most entertaining source because, you know, you get to watch us be stupid Monday. And see us live every Monday from 10-ish to 11-ish. And yeah, if you're a local business in the DMV area that want to get the word out about something, we are your go-to. Like, let us know and we'll promote it.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's been fun. And catch us next Monday.
Next week.
Peace out.
Same time, same place.
Maybe.
Time
change is probably going to... The time will be different.
Right.
All right, we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
Peace.